This is INCRadio, DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.
The districts in Canada,
from the Pacific to Atlantic, anytime and wherever you are. Join us.
you are watching, listening, and streaming on INCRadio.
Watching, listening, and streaming on INCRadio. INCRadio Canada. Join us. Join us, join us, join us. INCRadio Canada. Join us.
Good evening, good morning, Philippines, and good afternoon, world. We are broadcasting live here in Canada. And today is a very special day for all of us here in the Canada Satellite Studio, especially in the world of Sepsi, because we are celebrating the 55th anniversary. So, my name is Sister Hazel Buneg. I am one of your hosts here from the District of Calgary. You are now tuned in to INC Radio, changing lives through God's words. So thank you so much for tuning in. And we will just do a round table before getting on to, and introducing our topic for today. So I'm going to go west to east and let's go all the way to the District of BC. Sister Kathleen.
Thank you so much, and good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone who's watching and listening. INC Radio Canada again would like to greet happy 55th anniversary to the Sebsi po. And again, I am Sister Kathleen Ga from the District of British Columbia, and right now it's 4 o'clock p.m. and a little bit gloomy outside. I think at the Irish was asking me what the weather was feeling like. I think it's around 4 degrees Celsius. So still cold, but maybe not as cold as to my neighboring provinces here in Canada. I am just looking for the next one here, passing it to Edmonton. Hi, Irish. And we cannot hear you.
Oh, there it is.
There you go.
Hello. Good evening, everyone. And yes, I'm Sister Irish down from the locale of Eastwood, District of Edmonton. It is currently, earlier it was negative 11 degrees, so it's still quite chilly, but we are very excited for the many activities. And again, happy 55th anniversary, Sebsi. And they had such an amazing celebration there in the Philippines, and I know it's ongoing, it's around the world, but congratulations to all the nominees and winners. Very excited for tonight's show as always. And I want to pass the mic to sorry, I'm not yet quite sure with the geography, let's say Manitoba. Yes.
Yeah, you got it. So again, at the Irish is still learning the geography since she just moved here. But yes, hello everybody. I'm Sister LJ Palomino, all the way here from the heart of Canada, here in the District of Manitoba. And yes, I am your favorite Ate Bunso here in Canada, of course. And of course, our one of our other favorite kuyas that is from Manitoba. Let's see who it is. Kuya Bex!
Thank you, Bunso. Hello to all of our viewers and listeners. Want to just greet the Subsea again. A happy 55th anniversary. Was able to watch the actual Kwentong Radio, the actual live stream itself. It was great. It's definitely going to be a great show tonight because it's regarding the 55th subsidy anniversary. I just want to quickly shout out our district supervising minister, Brother Roland W. Anjade, our assistant district minister, Brother Rodrigo Malaka Jr., as well as our DMM advisor and CFO overseer, Brother Ivan Pascual. Our weather right now is a little chilly, hindi ba, Bunso? It's still -5. It was
Yeah.
plus last week, but now it kind of went dipped down because of the Colorado low that we're getting. So
Oh,
we're getting
yes.
snow again and cold weather. But let's see if it gets a little warmer as we go towards the east. Let's go to the Greater Toronto District. Ate Mazen.
Yes, it's present here. The Ecclesiastical District of Greater Toronto is present. Of course, hindi rin po ako pakuhuli na babate sa SEMC ng happy 55th anniversary po and congratulations to all po. And of course po, dali, no. Ito na ba ako? Yes, Ate Mason here. Your Ate Dimple from the local congregation of North York. And then of course, binabati ko din po ang aming district minister, Cara Ola Dalia, as well as Cassie Piña, our assistant district minister, of course, Kakar Aquino, our CFO overseer, and Kadanpol Sereno po, our DMM advisor po, and of course, all the brethren here in the Ecclesiastical District of Greater Toronto. And of course, our weather. Actually, our highest temperature today was 8 degrees and the lowest was 0 degrees. So it's really good outside. Feels like spring. And yesterday was, guess what? 13 degrees yesterday here, the highest temperature. So it was really good, but now it's a little bit chilly, but it's still fine to go outside, play in the park. Yes, po, and then jogging, so keep you warm. So hi and hello to all, and thank you, and to all the listeners and viewers, for hello and good morning, and to Brother Arjo, good morning po. Back to you, Ate Hazel.
Thank you, Ate Mason. Wow, we already went round table there. And right now in the District of Calgary, I forgot to mention the weather. It's currently 2 degrees Celsius outside, so it is still pretty chilly, po. So remember your jackets and what to expect from this show, po. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be having our icebreaker next, and then we will have our catching up with Canada so we can know about all the events and activities all throughout our districts here in Canada, our CFO in action. And also, we will be talking about our topic. It will be celebrating the 55 years of SEBC. So, we will be talking about here our experiences within INC Radio, within the different branches of SEBC, including District Multimedia. And we will also have a special INC that is performed by some of our talented performers from Southern Ontario here in Canada. So yes, stay tuned for that. But and in as well, Sister LJ, what do we have throughout our show for our guests and viewers?
Yes. Yes, Ate, we have lots of things to expect throughout our show. And of course, so yeah, like Ate Hazel said, we have like, catching up icebreaker. But of course, make sure it did start at the beginning of the show, it did start already, which is our hashtag challenge. So make sure you are commenting down below your hashtag district. And even say if you're not from Canada, hashtag your district, wherever you're from in the world. We love to hear and we love to read all of your comments over there, and we'll read them throughout the show today. So if you have any shout outs, any birthdays, any wedding anniversaries, or if you just want to say happy 55th anniversary to Sebsi, that'll be awesome as well. But yeah, so make sure you comment down below your hashtag district because it has already started 8 minutes ago, and we will end it off 15 minutes before the show. So you have quite a good amount of time to comment down below. Back to you, Ate Hazel.
Thank you, Ate LJ. And just before we do get to our icebreaker, we just want to thank you for our viewers that have already commented on the live chat. We have Brother Arch Christian Rhoda, who even was chatting right before the show. So thank you, po. I don't know if it's brother or sister, Eileen Baradino. Hello, po, from WLV. I think that's West Las Vegas, if I'm not mistaken. Hopefully, I get to make a trip there one day. Sister Malcolm Newcomb from She's greeting happy 55th anniversary INC Radio and Sebsi. She's from the District of Mountain States and the state of Nevada. So, and of course, we have our lovely host right here. And so far, that's all we have right now. So we will move on directly to our icebreaker po, which is called Name That INCMV or INC original music. So, Kuya Tech, if you can play the slides.
I think at the Irish is gonna win.
Oh,
I'm ready.
okay. So whenever the slides are up and running here, okay, we can do that. So what's gonna happen here? Um, Name that INC original. I've done
Was
this
that the
like
answer already
before.
flashed?
Oh no! So the audio is gonna be played. I didn't put any lyrics this time. So the audio will be played. So Tech will just be playing the video or audio in this case. And whoever's the fastest wins the point. There is, I believe there's five here. First one is just a sample. So I need the correct title of the INC original music. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, let's go for the sample first. I think yeah, the sample. Kuya. Oh, that's song number 3.
Oh, INC Radio opening intro. What is it called? Opening OBB.
Come on, we have to know this.
Right.
I know the actual title for it.
Right? It's
What
all
is it called? On basis?
forever and
Yes, Forever INC.
Forever
Yay.
INC. Ah, wow.
Just so
Wow.
you know, I cut
I
the
love that
music
kind
right
of
before the
music.
words are actually being said of what the title is. So
I am
don't you
impressed.
can wait,
This
okay?
is the hardest icebreaker.
I was impressed. Ooh.
Thank you. Okay, let's go to song number 1. That was just a sample vote. So hopefully, oh, okay, I think our
I
live chat is
suppose
actually tuning in. So Brother Arch Christian got Forever INC. So yes.
Wow. Hello po, Kasani from Edmonton.
Okay, Brother Sunny, thank you so much. And let's go on to song number 1, Kuya.
Influence the world.
Yeah, that's right. Wow.
I was just gonna say.
Wow,
Oh, I
okay.
love that song.
Yeah,
I
it's
knew the melody, I just couldn't remember the title.
right, Catherine. I don't think she's very good at this game. What do you think?
I know.
The thing is, I only know how to sing the songs, but I don't know the titles. Like I know how it goes, but
Right, LJ?
I'll try to hold back, but just kidding.
Okay, so song number is it 2? Wait, 2.
Shine, shine, shine.
Wow.
Shine, shine, shine.
Hey, I'm going with my classic favorites here. Okay.
Shine, shine, shine. Yeah.
Okay, so I think that was okay. So far, Irish is like 2 points already.
Ooh, yeah. But happy victory. Happy victory. Happy victory.
Okay. Okay. Clear winner there. I don't. You're even beating live chat. Okay.
makantahin na lang natin si Ate Kat.
No, I think being Sister Irish being in Faith and Melody helping her right now.
Oh yeah, that's
It's
right.
paving the
You do play
way.
music, of course.
We play a lot of
Congratulations,
music.
by the way, to Sister Irish for being one of the nominees, and of course our bunso, Sister Elder, for being one of the nominees for host, right? And to Sister Jonna Lopez for winning.
Winning one of the best weekday hosts. That's right. Congratulations, Paul.
Congratulations to all the nominees and the winners. I haven't watched the entire thing. It's about 4.5 hours long. But if you have the opportunity, it is on our INC Radio channel on YouTube, Paul. So
Yeah. Must watch, definitely.
yes.
Thank you, God, for our family. Together.
Wow.
I
Oh,
love how
yes, not to
she had to
mention
sing
our
the
Kuya
first line.
JC, who will hopefully make himself known in this broadcast, was also part of the musical po. So if you actually saw him on stage, it was pretty.
Yes, Kuya JC. We saw his acting chops. I got to watch a bit of it, but I will watch it thoroughly more when I have time. It is quite long, but really worth it. So it was so great to also see so many familiar faces we see from different satellites around the world. Yes, must watch.
Yay! Okay, and let me see if other people. Kathleen doesn't get this. I'll be like, why?
This one I don't know this one.
Through
I don't
our
know.
membership in the Church of Christ,
Who
we
sang this?
Church
receive
of
the
Christ membership.
Holy
I love the confidence.
Oh my!
proof that we are God's true nation. It's guaranteed.
This is
We're
not
sure
CFO
of our
today,
I
right?
have you. It's
salvation,
not the
so
I
we
have
should
you.
never
No, this okay. So what happened from your district loves this song and loves, and you guessed it before.
We've got to stay away from
Team Live
such
Chat, help, call a friend.
distractions. With sin, we've got to fight against, and temptation, don't give it a chance.
It's a good song.
I'm
Yeah,
checking the
it
live
is.
chat. So if
You know, if they're does anyone know from the live chat? Keep the
I'm
fire
keep
burning.
the flame alive.
There we go.
Whoa!
Yay! Finally. Okay. Yes, we had our own brother Argel perform this on INCRadio Canada one time. So
I think I knew it because I put it in a rundown one time. So
yes, I would have hoped so. I'm like, I think Kathleen should know this. Oh. All right, there. Kuya Bex is pretty silent. Couldn't get the
Oh,
song.
here, I'm listening. You guys are too fast when it comes to the title of the song. I can't even think. Not even a minute. It's already done. Kasi si Ate Irish kasi.
Sorry, I'm quite competitive, so I'm
I
panicking.
No, I think we have a clear winner over there.
Yes,
You know,
already. Yes, clear winner.
Sorry,
Sure.
po.
No, it's okay.
maybe I'll give you one of these. So I have an INCRadio Canada mug right here.
Oh!
We're getting that. We want that. Send it our way.
Yeah. So
Wow!
If I knew, I would have tried harder.
oh, okay. Well, hopefully we can make this a thing where we give a giveaway. I like to do that. I know before I used to give away the Christian planners as well, but we haven't been making those lately. So yes, a mug might be something we do in the future, but that's all for our icebreaker. Thank you so much for participating, Pop. If anything, before we get on to our next segment, which is catching up with Canada, we will take a short station break. Stay tuned.
You are listening to Iglesia Ni Cristo Radio, the voice of truth.
In a world where self-centeredness is a common occurrence, acts of kindness reminds us of people's goodness. Small gestures like giving appreciation, commitment to volunteer work, blood donation, and the like are some ways that can bring ripple effect. Acts of kindness inspire others to pay it forward and encourage others to be more compassionate and empathetic. Join us this Sunday, 4 o'clock p.m. Philippine Standard Time or 5 o'clock p.m. Korean Standard Time as we talk about the small acts of kindness that can bring our society a better place to live in. See you then!
Used to wear multiple hats? ご視聴の皆さんへ、いろいろな役割をするについて話し合いましょう。Join us as we talk about wearing multiple hats. What does it mean? イディオムとしてはいろんな使い方ありますが、意味は何でしょう？ Join us this Sunday on February 11, 5 p.m. Philippine time and 6 p.m. Japan Standard Time. ご参加お待ちしてます。
scriptwriters, videographers and editors, hosts and correspondents, director and producers? Who would believe that these brethren who came to Macau as simple overseas Filipino workers became helping hands in delivering entertaining, educational, and enlightening program in INCRadio Macau Solid Studio under the Subsea Incorporated? Find out more how these brethren use their talent and skills to help in different church activities and in the performance of their duties only here in INCRadio Macau Solid Studio this Sunday, February 11, 2024 at 9 p.m. Chinese Standard Time and Philippine Time. See you there!
And we're back. Thank you so much for tuning in to INC Radio Canada. And now that we've done our icebreaker poll, thank you for also participating on our YouTube chat. Please continue to do that throughout the show. We will move on to our next segment, Catching Up with Canada. So if we can play the bumper, please.
Welcome back to Catching Up with Canada. Let's see what our brethren have been up to this week and what other activities we can expect.
Sounds like a familiar voiceover. So we will go on from west to east and we will start with the District of BC.
Yes, thank you so much, Sister Hazel. As being shown po in the bumper there, we have the inaugural worship service of the group worship service in Kamloops. So that is another milestone po for our district, having to add another group worship service. This will happen on February 11 at 2 p.m. So we're very excited po. So we expect to have a lot of brethren traveling towards Kamloops this weekend. Next spot. Is that from BC? Yes, okay, that is from BC. There will be a choir special gathering that will be happening on February 25 at 6 p.m. This will be held po in the Burnaby, Surrey, and Victoria Chapel. So if you're a choir po, please take note of the following date. Next. All right, waiting for Kuya Tech. Oh, okay. Actually, I also wanted to mention po that is not on the bumper. There is going to be a scan special gathering this coming Friday at 7:30 p.m. It will be at 333 Caslo, East Vancouver. So we are also excited to have the scan to be gathered in one place as well. And going to Edmonton, I think.
Yes, we actually just held this last Sunday, our choir special gathering, which was so blessed, led by our district minister. And then this was attended by more than 300 choir members. Such a blessed occasion. Up next, please look forward to our following activity. Which is the inaugural worship service of Fort St. John Group Worship Service. This will be held next Sunday, February 18, 2000. Oh, sorry, at 2 p.m. And we hope that everyone can join us po. And of course, our another upcoming activity here in the District of Edmonton would be the special gathering for, if we could see the poster po, almost there. We have another upcoming special gathering with the CMDPS, my bad. CMDPS, which stands for Christian Medical Dental Paramedical Society, and this will be held at Sunday, also February 18, 2024 at 5 p.m. at the Wellington Chapel. We also have another upcoming activity tomorrow, actually, our scan special gathering at the Eastwood Chapel at 5 p.m. And this is going to be, oh, there, yes, tomorrow, Sunday. This stands for Society of Communicators and Networkers. So, calling all scan members and their families, please join us for our special gathering. And finally, one more activity to look forward to po is our district band together. This will be on February 25, 2024 at 6 p.m. And also one more, I'm sorry, the district baptism, which will be held also at February 25 at 4 p.m., also to be held at Eastwood Chapel. We're looking forward to seeing you at these activities. I want to pass now going to Southern Ontario, Kuya Bex. Oh, Manitoba, my bad. Manitoba.
I think Woodrow, you can say that our activities. I got a few here as well, so you can go ahead and say the activities in our district.
Yes, Kuya. So, for the District of Manitoba, for catching up with Canada, again, like what the Irish said over there, and as well in Vancouver, they're also celebrating, of course, our SCAN members, our CMDPS as well. So, for the SCAN, it's their 35th anniversary, and for the CMDPS, it is their 5th anniversary. So, we are also having special gatherings for our SCAN and CMDPS on February 11th, which is actually tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. at the Winnipeg South Chapel, and as well as before they sorry, the following week, just to continue the celebration for the SCAN International Anniversary, is actually we're having a basic law of the land seminar, which is going to be held on February 18th, Sunday at 5 p.m. at the Winnipeg South Chapel as well. So again, I just want to also say happy anniversary to the SCAN International, happy 35th anniversary, and as well happy 5th anniversary to the CMDPS there. So that is it for Manitoba for catching up.
Actually, I
I
want to
think
add
Liz. Oh,
something.
oh yeah.
We're going to add as well that there was also a evangelical mission that was held yesterday, that was spearheaded by the SCAN International as well, the CMDPS society itself. And as well on February the 16th, the locale of Weston will also be holding an evangelical mission at 7:30 at the Weston Chapel. And for the next following week, be February 23rd, there will be a worldwide evangelical mission, which will be held as well, 7:30 at the Winnipeg South Chapel. So that will be for catching up Canada for Manitoba. Now let's go now to East. Ate Mason.
Thank you again, Kuya Bex. Of course, in our district, there will be a quite special gathering tomorrow at 5 p.m. in the local region of Toronto. In this special gathering, including also all the choir members in the CWS po. I hope my audio is clear po because I can see my video is now not good. And then and then of course on Monday, all these con members also they're going to conduct a special gathering to commemorate their anniversary also on Monday at Midtown Toronto Chapel at 8 o'clock p.m. po. So that's all po for now in our district po.
What a busy time.
Yes, it's so exciting to hear all these activities that went on. So now we'll move on to our CFO in action. Kuya Tech? And so on cute. Thank you, Kuya Tech. Wow. Okay. So I'll just start here in terms of the District of Calgary. For this weekend, I know we don't have a poster, so I'll just mention it. We will be having our CWS Soflat, so they'll be recording. They'll be in the recording studio tomorrow, being filmed, where we will be choosing one of our representatives for the national Sofla that will be happening, or songs of faith, love, and hope. That will be happening in August in Ottawa, I believe. So stay tuned for that book. And we will go on to what do we have here? BC. Did you go to band together, by the way, Sister Kathleen?
I wasn't part of the band, but I was cheering. But anyways, last weekend, Paul, we the District of British Columbia participated with the local congregations, but we had a band together, and which was very successful. The brethren really enjoyed, and one of my favorites, Easy, was one of the performers.
Yes,
Shout out, I would
woo!
like to give a hi to Easy. She actually just about I think she's 10, 11 years old, and she was one of the vocalists of Richmond. So, shout out to Easy. Again, next spot, we have also an upcoming activity. I'm not sure if there's a poster. Oh, okay. So this was actually mentioned already again. But also, we have another one, which is a CFO basketball and volleyball um, unity games at Thomas Haney Secondary on February 18 at 12 p.m. And on the Monday following that, there will be a badminton and table tennis at Co Sports starting at 11:30 a.m. So very exciting CFO activities was. So we hope all of the brethren here in the District of British Columbia would be able to unite. And there you go. There's the poster. Mm, Passing the mic to Edmonton. There you go.
Got it. Thank you, Ate Kath. And here in Edmonton, we can look forward. I know I mentioned it earlier, but twice is even better. So please look forward to our band together activity that will be on February 25. Join us for it's gonna be such a great celebration of music, talent, and maybe even undiscovered talents. That's what we're always looking excited to look forward to. And every Saturday for the locale of Eastwood, join us at the Edmonton Intercultural Hall for our family open gyms sports activity. Earlier this Saturday, we had some warm up dancing like Zumba. We also had a volleyball and basketball. So it's so much fun. Bring the whole family. This is every Saturday from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. Join us for passing the mic now to Manitoba.
I
Go.
think you have
Oh,
anything.
sorry. Wrong pass. Wrong pass.
So for here for the district of Manitoba, I just have a few, but I'll ask at the LJ afterwards. For February the 18th, there will be an actual Kadiwa sponsored golf activity at the Golf Dome here in Winnipeg at 5 p.m. So whoever is in the Winnipeg region or even outside of our, the Winnipeg region, you're more than welcome to join us on February 18th, 5 p.m. at the Golf Dome. And tomorrow, February the 11th, which would be at 2 p.m., there will be a CWS cupcake making or decorating. So for those CWS that is within the Winnipeg region and as well in the District of Manitoba or even outside, you're more than welcome to come. It will be held at the Weston Auditorium. We are all welcome to join us in making beautiful cupcakes. So let's now go at the LG. Do we have anything that I left out?
I just wanted to remind that, of course, just like every single month, once a month, every second week, of course, Kadiwa will be having their monthly meeting. So make sure you attend so you know what upcoming activities are going on in your district because we have lots, especially in the District of Manitoba. So, like what Kuya Beck said, there's the golf. So, if you're Kadiwa and you're from Manitoba, come join. But if you're not, if you can still fly in, crew, you guys can still fly in. There, there's no time to waste. Come on. But Ate Kathleen, di ka na invited. Buklod ka na.
Oh, yes.
Just kidding. I love how she's like, yes.
Buklod in
I
heart,
just
yes,
wanted
yes,
to greet my husband who's actually on YouTube chat.
Hi, Kuya Christian.
Yeah. And
Hello, you're Christian.
wanted to give also thanks for Kuya Paul Aligado for tuning in. Hashtag BC. Thank you so much, Kuya Paul. Mommy Lucila Bunag is also on the chat supporting Sister Hazel. And then of course we also have brother our Christian Rhoda tuning in. Thank you so much for tuning in continuously. Also we have um Kasani Basilio, who's been tagging hashtag Edmonton nonstop. Thank you so much for Kasani. We have brother Thomas Hernaez from hashtag Riverbend. We don't have hashtag Riverbend, but hashtag Edmonton. Thank you so
Oh, that's Calgary actually. So what
much.
Thomas? Woo!
But yeah, and then we have brother Dexter Gregorio from Tarlac District Local of Pada.
Good
Pada
morning po. Thank you po.
Yes, good morning all the way to the Philippines. Now, if you have any more wanted to greet somebody, please keep on the chat po. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go through our topic discussion for today. As we've mentioned, SEBSI is celebrating 55th anniversary, and as being part of SEBSI, we are very blessed to be part of the INC Radio family, and we wanted to recognize all of the our techs, most especially in the main studio, for nonstop working 24/7 to be able to provide us this type of broadcast to all of our listeners and viewers everywhere around the world. So um we also wanted to thank our producers and different um station, our of course our station manager as well. But in our INC radio, weekly we produce this type of topics every single week. And I wanted to ask my co-producers here and our host. Let's start with Kuya Baxley. Kuya Baxley, what's your favorite INC radio topic or episode that you've either been able to help with or produce? What's your
There's
list?
so much. Every episode is always great to me, right? Being able to help out and host, but probably one of the most memorable one would be probably the 50th here in Canada, because not only that our district was the one that was hosting, but it also commemorate the 50th anniversary of the Iglesia Ni Cristo or Church of Christ here in Canada. So that was a very memorable experience for me. So yeah, that would I'm not saying on top of the top, but like I said, all the episodes that we all do every single week has been great. So I love every topic.
Yeah, so Kuya Bax, other than, being that your favorite topic to be able to produce, what are the things that you've learned being part of INC Radio?
I've learned to be not shy, because I've been shy. People say I'm not shy because I'm always outgoing and vice versa. But to be on air, it gave me more confidence, as well as being able to speak, to the public, and vice versa. So that definitely helped me a lot to be more confident in myself, most especially when it comes to speaking with not only on air, as I mentioned, but also in person with other people.
That's right, Kuya Bex. Public speaking is very difficult. We always wanted to make sure that whatever things that we say in person and then online, that represents who we are. So I am very glad that Kuya Bex is no longer shy and with us. And for me naman, I think one of my favorite INC radio is like, we would be able to produce quite a variety of topics. Things that I like the most, I think, when we are celebrating special moments, making sure that what we produce is actually memorable to what we celebrate. So mainly those are the things like unity games. I know last year we had some topics focusing on unity games. We had some topics celebrating moments of the church administration, Ka Eduardo. And those are the things that I feel like one of my favorites. But, being in INC radio, we always try, and, the things that I always and learn is being able to understand what my other co-hosts or producers answer, especially when in terms of question and answers. The way that we share our experiences and our memories together is one of the things that I always love to learn on this platform. But I will ask naman Ate Irish there, what's your favorite? You also produce Faith and Melody. You're not only part of the Satellite Studio of Canada. What else?
I think the cat. It's there's too much to mention. I've also am one of the volunteer hosts for Little Lambs, which is where we get to see young INC kids hosting themselves, and it's such an honor to be on that show. But I have to say, like, there was this. It's really hard to choose, but one of the episodes that I've loved was when we collaborated with I believe it was year 2022, we collaborated with Faith and Melody and Making Changes podcast with Kaaleo Pablo. And it was just one of those crossovers where you just see the many amazing um how do you say, like, segments or factors of, sorry, that's not the right word, but like sections of Subsea, and how, we are one huge family, and our purpose is the same, which is to inspire and edify the faith of our listeners and viewers, and definitely those who are part of the show. It inspires us to keep on producing, keep on also working on ourselves, like what Kuya Bex was sharing. Believe it or not, I'm shy too, so I had to overcome many 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 I had many moments of growth, and definitely listening, interviewing, producing, all of that is for the brethren, and of course for our Almighty God, Atika.
Wow, I couldn't believe at first that you're a shy person. I don't see that in your personality. But Sister Iris is very shy. It's something new that we learned today. Let's ask naman our bunso sister LJ. You have
She's
been
more shy than me, ate.
yes, Sister LJ has been nominated to be one of the best female hosts for INC Radio podcast. Talking about INC Radio podcast, you've maybe tell us more about that podcast and what are the topics that you cover there, and
Mhm.
what's your favorite topic?
Yes, Ate. So, yes, I was nominated and really honored. And of course, praises be to our Almighty God. We've been trying to establish INC Radio podcast for the last year or so. And actually, earlier when we saw we got nominated, I felt so I felt so emotional because I was like, we've been working behind the scenes for such a long time, and with podcast, it is a recorded session and also live, so it's a mix of both. And it's also we have themes ongoing throughout the season, so it is a season-based type of show. And also, you don't even have to listen, you don't even have to watch it in order for you to know about the topic, because you can just listen, whenever you're maybe doing your homework and you need white noise, you can have the podcast just ongoing. And of course, one of my favorite episodes is, of course, making sure my Ice Radio Canada family also gets on the show. So I've had at the Irish, I've had at the Hazel, of course. At the Cat, ikaw na next. Kuya Bex at the Mason.
Brother Carlo as well.
Yes, brother Carlo as well from the District of Ottawa. He was also in our one of our episodes. So with this, there was so many seasons that we've done already, and there's many great episodes to look forward to. We've talked about INT giving. We've also talked about with podcasts, it's a lot of more of deeper talk. Conversations, so anything about self-reflection, self-growth. At the Hazel, what was the episode we did about relationships, long distance, right?
Yes, yes,
we
that's
did we
right.
did a long distance relationship and friendship, how other people handle those things. And it's a very broad, or there's so many ways that we can have discussions on INC Radio podcast. So if you ever, there's a whole playlist on the YouTube channel itself, so if you want to watch those, binge watch those, you can, because
Yeah,
there are great topics on there. So yeah.
that's Sister LJ trying to promote another show in INC Radio, which is INC Radio podcast. So if you
Yeah.
haven't been able to tune in on any of their shows, Paul, let's go on YouTube.
Yes. Also, Ate, I just wanted to shout out that actually one of our producers, Sister Angelica Amores from the District of New Jersey, she was nominated as Best Producer for INC Radio Podcast, and as
Woohoo!
well, Brother Jacob Estrella, he actually won through Wow with Bob as Best Male Host.
For
So of
weekday
course,
shows. Yeah.
yeah, syempre proud na din kami kasi he's part of INC Radio Podcast as well. So our bunso, thank you. Oh my gosh, we're so proud
Right.
of you. So
So that's all about INC Radio podcast. Well, we're gonna just hang on there to all of our listeners and viewers. We're just gonna have a quick station break, and then after this, we're gonna go on to the second part of our discussion. So, Kuya Tech, we'll be right back.
You are listening to Iglesia ni Cristo Radio, the voice of truth.
Ate, ginamit ko ba yung bag ko? Bakit sila na naman to? Hindi bakit mo ba palagi ako binibintangan? Aminin mo na lang kasi. Ikaw lang yung gumagamit ng bag ko nang hindi nagpapaalam. Eh, may ebidensya ka ba na ako ang sumira nito?
Oh. Magsitigil na kayong dalawa. Palagi na lang kayong nag-aaway sa tuwing wala sila nanay at tatay. Alam niyo ba na masama ang palaging nag-aaway? Tandaan natin ang bilin ng pamamahala na dapat ay mag-ibigan ang magkakapatid sa iglesia at lalo na sa mga magkakapatid sa laman. Kaya kayong dalawa, mag-sorry na kayo sa isa't isa.
Sorry, ate. Promise ko po, hindi ko na po uulitin.
Sorry din gusto kung minsan masungit ako sa'yo. Sorry din kuya sa inasang ng dalawa. Promise ko namin sa'yo na tatandaan na namin ang tinuro ni Nanay.
Sige, tatandaan ko yan. Halika kayong dalawa.
Wow. That was actually a really nice promo, or it was a drama, I guess. But it was
That grabbed our attention. We're like, whoa.
Good. So again, thank you for the promo on that. That video was definitely inspiring, something to look forward to. Now again with the actual question, because it is the 55th anniversary of the Subsea organization. Now, because at the LJ explained when it came to her podcast and vice versa, because you're fairly new into the INC radio organization, and being that when I asked you to join INC Radio, I didn't realize that the talent that you had, and now because now you've kind of exploded, right? Obviously, that motivation and that actual drive. That's the question I like to ask: is what gives you that motivation and that inspiration in performing your duties, whether it be in INC Radio or in other subsea related duties such as the district multimedia?
Yes, thank you, Kuya. I was just saying in the private message that I had to do a podcast flex because I was sobbing all day because I was so proud of us. And yes, of course, thank you to Kuya Bexley for being one of the instruments of getting me onto INT Radio. Of course, without Kuya Bexley, I wouldn't be here as well. But yeah, I've always had a passion for media broadcasting. So I did take media broadcasting back when I was in high school, but I know I didn't want to pursue that as a career. But you know what, Kuya Bexy became one of the instruments for me to be able to still pursue that, that passion and that drive. And I've never met more family all around the world than I've ever before. So I have all my aunts at the Hazel, at the Kathleen, at the Irish, at the Mason. Even though I haven't met at the Mason yet, hopefully in the future. And at the Irish, those are the things that also keep me inspired in performing my duties. Is of course having such fun, and as well as inspiring hosts that I can look up to and producers that I can look up to when it comes to producing my shows and and I can't express that I'm just so happy and and thankful to our almighty God that he put me here, and where I am is I'm more than thankful. I would have never thought in the last 3 to 4 years that I was on radio that I'd be on INC Radio podcast, or in the beginning I was like hosting and guesting on Faith and Melody or like Wow with Bob. So I just never thought I'd get here, and yeah. Oh, don't make me cry.
Ito na yung award mo, Be. Ito na yung trophy. Pag may trophy ka.
Yes.
Even though I've only been nominated So even though I've only been nominated the last few years, you know what? Just a nomination alone is already a big blessing. And I know through my INC Radio Canada family, I am always a winner in their hearts. Right?
Yes, of course.
Yes.
This is her acceptance speech, everyone. Just so
That was.
Thank you, everybody.
That's like a mic drop right there. But again,
Yeah,
Yes.
so actually Sister Jonah is actually online right now. I know she's in the Philippines, and earlier we greeted her and she probably didn't she didn't probably hear it, but we also would like to congratulate Sister Jonah Grace Lopez, the producer of INC Radio in Edmonton, for winning the best female host for the Faith and Melody.
Yay!
Yay.
Congratulations, Ate Jonah. That's definitely an
Congratulations,
achievement. But
Tita.
again, that's being in that
Congrats
experience.
po.
It's so overwhelming. I'm sure that when she comes back, uh, she's gonna have a lot of stories to tell us of her experience there in the Philippines. Now, because most of us here, aside from Ate Mazen, I don't see Ate Mazen there, because being one of, I'm not saying the one of the pioneers of INC Radio, but been there from the beginning here for INC Radio Canada. Now, of course, Ate Mazen, because she's also one of them that has been that
OG, the OG, kuya.
one of the what they call OGs or the originals of INC Radio Canada. Obviously, Ate Mason, we know that there's challenges when we were going through the many years that we've produced in our different districts, because we grew from having two districts, and then it went to three districts, and then it got even more, and then now we have what, nine classical districts in Canada, and it's still growing. The question I like to ask you, Ate Maze, is those challenges. What challenges that we have overcome that taught you lessons to help improve you to be a better, either in INC radio or your personal or professional life? Can you answer that question for us?
What a tough question, Kuya Bex.
But of course, like I said, we've had our challenges from the time that we started, diba? So what were those challenges and how did you overcome them? Being that we were starting very small. Remember the
Yes,
smaller
Kuya.
districts, like I even as an example in the district of Manitoba, it's just me and Sister LJ. Being a smaller district, we don't have a lot of crew members. But when it was in Greater Toronto at that time, or even Ontario as the district itself, you
Yeah.
had a little bit of two. How did you overcome those challenges? What did
You know
you
what,
do?
Kuya Bex, ayon si Radio Canada ay naging saksi yung paglago ng, ayon ng Canada sa pagtami ng mga district, right po, Kuya? Because just like you said, ayon si Radio Canada before was only four districts. It's Eastern, Western, yeah, that's the BC, and it is for Central, right? In your side, Kuya. And then hanggang sa naging, nahati mga district natin, then nagkaroon na rin dumami naging district ng Canada. So, kahit na naging challenges natin, Kuya, you know what? God is always there for us as an, officers. And of course, yung mga leaders natin, yung mga nangunguna po sa atin, they are always there supporting us. Those simple for supporting us give us the eager talaga na pagpatuloy yung pagtupad. Whatever trials or you're gonna face it, whatever, kung ano man pagsubok na yan, they didn't hinder us po to continue and perform, in INC Radio po. And of course po, before pandemic, we are going to district office just to set up. You know that, Kuya Bex, because right before we are setting in one venue in each
Yes.
district, we are setting in one venue, and madaming naging mga pagsubok about that. And for us also, na kami na walang mga sasakyan, we're taking bus. So we need to adjust, you need to plan a time ahead, at least 2 hours, or yeah, at least 2 hours you're gonna reach that venue to set up, and just in case, right? Because maybe sometimes wala kang susi sa office, and you need to wait, you need to call anybody who have a key for that to open it, and then setting up. And also there's mainly our problem before is connection. Right, Kuya Bex? If you
Yes.
remember that, our connection.
Like I said, those different challenges that we've gone through, it's an
Yes.
experience that definitely we will carry on to be able to share with our newer producers, our newer hosts that join with INC Radio. Again, which leads me to now the another question. Thank you, Ate Mason, for that. Definitely, it's something to remember. And again, we gone through it, and now we're now going and moving forward, and we continue to go move forward, whatever the different challenges that we face. Now, because the newer ones that have joined INC Radio, when when you first start off, again, it's well has challenges as well. But being that you're now into how many years, if your first year, even down 3, 4, 5 years down the road, as for you out there, Irish, because when you were first introduced into INC Radio, for those, what would you say for those that want to join INC Radio? What would you say to those that are interested that want to join INC Radio or even the INC Radio family?
Yes, you're gonna hear this time and time again in different satellites, in different countries, in different time zones. If you're looking for friends that are gonna last forever, if you're gonna look for connections that go beyond the screen, if you're gonna look for heartfelt conversations that transcends and connects generations, different cultures, INC Radio is the spot to be. We are celebrating 55 years of Sebsi, and INC Radio is just a part of Sepsi. There's just so much talent, so much love here, so much room for growth. And again, this is all for the glory of our Almighty God. And if again, I think that's it. Like if you're looking for a fun place to be, join us here on INC Radio. And whether you're tuning in, whether you're a silent supporter or you've been here for the many years that as long as we have been on air and online, thank you so much. Well, let's continue to spread the love and look forward to many more years to come. Woohoo! There you go, Kuya Bags.
Yes, thank you, Ati Irish, definitely for that. So you're always welcome to join INC Radio. It's definitely an experience. I can say it for myself, being one of those originals, definitely is very inspiring. It keeps you going. But again, it's not just based upon our abilities. It's also based on what God can do for us. Because I remember when I asked Ati LJ to join, I didn't know that she had that talent where she was going to just explode. And now where has our district taken us? And not only from our district, but to other sections of SEPSI or INC Radio. So is there any Christian value takeaway we can get from this, Ati Irish, that
Yes.
we learned?
Yes, and as we have discussed, we all have different gifts and talents given to us by our Lord God. Let us take this opportunity and chance to reflect how we can better improve ourselves, not just for our personal and professional lives, but all the more to give glory to our Lord God. Happy 55th anniversary, Sepsi, and thank you to our leaders that you have entrusted to us in this organization. Maraming salamat po.
Yes.
And
Thank
now,
you.
since time is getting away from us, sorry, Kuya Vex, to cut you off there.
Okay.
But before we go overtime, and we don't want to do that, Paul, I just want to thank you so much for our district here at the District of Calgary, Cal Voltaire Tamiason, who is our district supervising minister, our assistant district minister, Brother Eleazar Yarcia, our CFO, Minister Brother Dale Vargas, and our DMM advisor, Kajani Adalia. So thank you so much for your support, Paul, here in the District of Calgary, and seeing that we have this topic here of the 55th anniversary. Happy 55th anniversary, Sepsi, and to all our officers here within INC Radio and within District Multimedia, Paul. It's been such a journey, and I look forward to the next few years, Paul, however long that may be, Paul. And before we go to our outro, does anyone have anything else to say, Paul?
I'd also like.
Oh, I guess we're all gonna go.
Again.
We have a battle of the mic here.
Yes.
I'll go. I forgot to greet Paul, our district minister, Brother Glendo H. Baitan, and our assistant district minister, Brother Renel Serrano, and our CFO overseer, Brother Renel Romero. Thank you.
Oh, quickly, before I forget. Sorry. I would just like to say happy birthday to our district minister, Brother Roland W. Andrade. He is celebrating his birthday this week. So happy birthday po,
Happy
Carolan. We love you
birthday!
po.
Oh,
Yes.
Brother Orlando Gaviola as well. Yeah.
Also, Carolan Gaviola, our
Yes.
district minister. Happy birthday po!
Happy birthday to the Carolans.
And before we get carried away there, let's go on to our outro, Brother Bex.
Yes, before we actually go quickly on the outro, just want to update everybody that the hashtag is been closed 15 minutes ago. But again, thank you for joining our show tonight. We will have to take the opportunity to thank our Kuya Tex there that tirelessly works hard for us and always very patient with us. Thank you po mga Kuya there in the main studio. Thank you our executive producer, Brother Emmanuel Andaya. They are executive producers in the Americas. And then thank you as well to our station manager. Thank you po to Ka Arnel Solano.
Okay, thank you so much po to our brother Angelo Aranyo Manalo, our SEPSI president and CEO, and our beloved CFO coordinator. Most of all, we would like to thank our dearest beloved executive minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo. Thank you so much po for giving us this platform. And Sister Mason, close it off.
And thank you for tuning in to INCRadio Canada. Coming up next, Highlight. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Everyone, happy Pepsi's 55th anniversary.
Anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Hi, Mommy. Hi,
Congratulations
Daddy.
to all the nominees.
Hello.
Ate Irish was also nominated. Congratulations,
Yes.
Ate Irish.
Congratulations to all the
Congratulations
nominees and
po.
to the winners. Congratulations to you all. We'll see
Hello
you.
to Kuya
Happy birthday, Carolan.
Oh, yeah, happy birthday.
Thank you, Kuya Tex. You guys are the
Happy
best.
birthday po.
Ng mga lingkod mo mangunguna sa bayan na iyong inihala. Sa iglesia sila ay nagmamahal. Sa aming iyong